You know, books build bridges between people and possibilities. So what better idea than to take that very introverted activity of reading and bring a community together?
And that is what the Kent District Library does with its On the Same Page initiative, a community book club to get more of us reading and talking. So let's talk about reading. Welcome to Outreach and Programming Manager Henny Vandriger. She's on the end. Branch Librarian Shelby Torrin is here. Ladies, thanks so much for being here. I'm so excited to have you because this is very exciting stuff. Let's talk about this initiative first and what you're trying to do here.
Yes, so On the Same Page, this is our third year, and every year in the spring we have a community read. And we ask all our patrons to read this one book, and we believe that, like you said, a shared reading experience really brings people together. And then we bring that author in at the end. So this year we are excited to say that we are going to bring Kristen Hanna in, and our community read is The Women. And so this is super exciting for us. This is us listening to our patrons. Kristen is our most circulated author of the last 5 years.
Wow.
So if you bring all her books together, The Nightingale, The Women, all those top reads, those are our most requested books. People really love her books, so we're excited to bring her into town.
Wow, I'm excited. I am beyond excited. So let's talk about how successful this program is too, and how it's grown in 3 years. Are more people getting on board? What's the impact?
Yeah, so we started with Ann Patchett, which was big too.
Yeah.
Last year we had John Green and Kaveh Akbar, which also was a full house, an amazing event. So we really feel like we've struck on something, bringing two authors together in conversation. So Kristen Hanna will be bringing her author friend Megan Chance, who's a little lesser known, but her books are also historical fiction, so we think they have a lot to talk about. And the audience really feels like they're listening in on a conversation, and that's been really special. And then at the end we have some Q&A with one of our staff members. But yeah, it should be a great event.
Seems like it's a giant book club. I mean, with a very popular author, this is going to be a huge event. And there's more than just that, though. I mean, you've got some events around, some programming around this as well.
Yes, we have a number of programs that are around that same time period, the Vietnam War, and based on the themes in The Women. One that I'm particularly excited about is we have an Army nurse coming to talk about her service during the Vietnam War, and the main character of The Women was an Army nurse during the Vietnam War. So I am thrilled to hear her experiences. I think that's going to be really impactful. We also have a couple of craft programs. We have one where we'll be making boho piece wreaths, so I think that'll be really fun. We have one on the art of calligraphy. Letter writing is a huge part in The Women, so we have so many more though, and of course many of our branches will be hosting book discussions.
That's amazing.
So I think it's going to be a really good time.
Yeah, to be able to have the actual occupation of the of the protagonist in the book, and be able to talk about that and actually learn, that's fascinating.
That is very, very cool. I love how you're building this whole program around it. And the other thing is you're making this accessible to everyone. You're all getting, all of the branches have more copies of this book so people can get their hands on it, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So what made you, I mean, obviously Kristen Hanna was a draw, but was there something specific about this book that made it a choice for you this year?
Yeah, The Women is about a Vietnam Army nurse, and it's something that's maybe overlooked when we talk about Vietnam. There were a lot of Army nurses that were in that war field and had really traumatic experiences, and actually helped a lot of soldiers through their traumatic experiences. And there was a whole experience also when they came home and how they were received when they came home. And so I think shining light on this is a great thing. People love historical novels, and we've heard that men love this book. A lot of times Kristen Hanna books attract women, but this one attracts men and women like the same, so that's been great,
Wow.
Well, we hear so much about the soldiers. So, I mean, I'd love to see another perspective of such a well-known event. It's maybe a different perspective that you didn't have before.
Right, it's a new light,
It's pretty amazing.
I'm so excited.
When do we get, let's get a timeline going. When do we get this book? I mean, how much time do I have to read this? When does this all happen?
You got time.
So
I have time.
I mean,
we just announced, and so that's pretty exciting. All our branches have the books. So the event is June 9 at 6:30.
I can handle that.
That is a Tuesday. Monday, this is important, you need tickets to attend the event. They're free, so you need to register. And that happens on April 27 at 9 a.m. And we expect those tickets to go extremely fast. We have a little bit of a bidding war at work going on what time those will be sold out.
The over-under?
Yeah. So don't snooze on that date, 9 a.m., April 27. All information on registration is at kdl.org/samepage.
Yeah, you do not want to miss that.
Setting an alarm.
That's going to fill out. That's it's gonna sell it like
I'm
that.
saying
110%
Like that.
in 10 minutes.
I'm
It
saying
will be-
32 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
That might be the over.
Yeah.
Set your alarm for sure.
Absolutely. All right, perfect. And they can find more information about all these different activities. When do those start? Soon?
Soon,
Okay.
yep. Book clubs have already started.
Okay.
And so most of this will happen through March and April, so this month and next month. Yeah, so check out our website. Not all the programs will be at every location, but the dates, times, and locations will all be available there.
Wonderful.
Cool. And then when you're around all these coffee shops around town, you're going to see all these people reading the same book that you are.
I hope so.
It'll be a good conversation.
I love it. Bringing people together over books. Thank you, ladies, so much for this. Thanks for being here. Of course, you can always find more kdl.org/same page. But yes, that visit, Chris and Hannah are going to be in town June 9th at 6:30 p.m. at Godwin Heights, but you got to register. Opening on Monday, April 27th. Set that alarm.